TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure that EAS participants are right to provide information in a crisis. This features today's test of the emergency alert system. This is the Nevada State Police with the June required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Federal, state, and local officials use the EAS to keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster through your local radio and TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure that EAS participants are ready to provide information in a crisis. This concludes today's test of the emergency alert system.
Good or bad?
No, you got to work on that. A1C is a measure of how fast you're candying, how fast you're sugaring, how fast you're caramelizing.
And it's based over time, too.
Over time, our body caramelizes.
This is the Nevada State Police with the June required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Federal, state, and local officials use the EAS to keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster through your local radio and TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure that EAS participants are ready to provide information in a crisis. This concludes today's test of the emergency alert system.
Burning.
This is the Nevada State Police with the June required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Federal, state, and local officials use the EAS to keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster through your local radio and TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure that EAS participants are ready to provide information in a crisis. This concludes today's test of the emergency alert system. Required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Federal, state, and local officials use the EAS to keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster.
Is the Messiah.
This is the Nevada State Police with the June required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Radio and TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure that EAS participants use the EAS to keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster through your local radio and TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure
like that as well.
And Concord.
Gone out. Let me help.
Long. That never happens. There was real bipartisan support for trying to find the right regulation for AI. People were taking seriously the idea of having an international agency for AI, which is something I
This is the Nevada State Police with the June required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Federal, state, and local officials use the EAS to keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster through your local radio and TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure that EAS participants are ready to provide information in a crisis. This concludes today's test of the emergency alert system.
to require companies to do.
State Police with the June-required monthly test of the emergency alert system. Federal, state, and local officials use the EAS to keep you informed in the event of an emergency or disaster through your local radio and TV stations and cable providers. This test helps ensure that EAS participants are ready to provide information in a crisis. This concludes today's test of the emergency alert system.
First thing on Wheel of Fortune.
District in the jam. Served by you one. It up like
Southwestern California, Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, San Diego County, and the coastal waters from San Mateo Point to the Mexican border and out 60 nautical miles, including San Clemente Island. A test signal was broadcast to test the public warning system. The test is normally conducted between 10 a.m. and noon each Wednesday, weather permitting. The signal was also used to test the activation and emergency readiness of the Skywarn network of radio operators. Extended forecast for inland.
Now for the official national weather. The National Weather Service in San Diego has issued a required weekly test for the following areas in extreme southwestern California: Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, San Diego County, and the coastal waters from San Mateo Point to the Mexican border and out 60 nautical miles, including San Clemente Island. A test signal was broadcast to test the public warning system. The test is normally conducted between 10 a.m. and noon each Wednesday, weather permitting. The signal was also used to test the activation and emergency readiness of the Skywarn network of radio operators. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for Riverside.
Test of the NOAA weather radio warning device. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers will automatically activate to warn of impending weather hazards. The weekly test of the NOAA weather radio warning alarm will normally be conducted by the National Weather Service on every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. If severe weather is occurring or possible, the test will be postponed to the next good weather day. The warning alarm is activated for weather warnings and selected watches, hazards, and special non-weather events that affect the following counties: San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, Ventura, and Los Angeles counties and adjacent coastal waters.